Another day in paradise. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It is a great God morning day to all. Thank you, Brenda McIntyre, Jason Anthony. Let's see, Wilper. Good morning. Hello, Brenda. Jason Anthony Wilper. Hi, Dr. Kiltz. Shaw Yar. Let's see, a bear. Is that it? A burr bear. Jeffrey R. Wallace is in the house. How you doing, my brother? Thank you. Great God morning day to all. See you in 10. Kiltz is here live at the 5 a.m. time, Eastern time, USA. Wherever you are in this world, it is another beautiful day in God's paradise. That's how you want to start the day and think about the day in every way. Raik on, Wade Redenauer, Raymond, Kills, Brother Ray, Sarah, Vic Strom, Clayasan, James Lidiardi, Sheila MQ, Michael Pregler, and Marianne Marius, to my mighty tribe, and of course to Kiltzy Instagram. Thank you for stopping in. Berlin Anna, good morning again. I am fantastic. Thanks for asking. It is just another day in upstate New York, but we're traveling the globe. I talked to Sharon down in New Zealand yesterday, and I've talked to so many people around the globe. I talked to Benjamin Smith. Where's Benjamin's book? Hang on. Hang it with Kiltzy here a second. My good friend Benjamin wrote a book. I know Kiltzy's got it here somewhere. Not that one, not that one, not that one. I will find it. It is about health and wellness. And health and wellness is a mindset game. Remember that. Mindset game. And set the mind to the direction you want it to go, and it will go there and or better every day. What are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you thinking? What are you thinking, right? That is it. Ashran, I am great. How are you today? PregnancySafeCosmetics.com. Check it out. And the resources there for all of us. Benjamin Smith and Kiltzy were talking about structured water and the glycobiome and post-translational modification, like 80 to 400,000 proteins are made in the human body. But the post-translational modifications infinitely created more than you and I even understand. That is the craziness. I got to look at this here. It's like it's so amazing. But they're either phosphorylated, acetylated, succinylated, methylated, dimethylated, hydroxylated, 4-hydroxyprolinated, crotinylated, sulfonated. The best one we're talking about is glycosylation. That is the one that people don't really understand as much, but glycosylation is the kick-ass, most amazing thing in the world. It is a little early in the day, is it not, Maureen Atsali, Ray Kiltz, Michael Pregler? But as they say, the early bird catches the worm. Nick Sheeson, hey. To Carnivore K, good morning. Let's see, Marvin Malley, we got our work boots on. Kiltzy gets up at 3, does his 100 push-ups, to his meditation and prayer. Meditation is focusing the thinking in the mind of what you wish as if it is, and it shall be that or better always. Lioness Lou, how wonderful souls around the world. Again, we are encouraging our brothers and sisters to bring peace to their lives and have faith in God. Whether you're Buddhist, Muslim, Jewish, atheist, agnostic, Christian, or Jainism, or whatever it is, have faith in God within all things, because God is the creator of everything, right? Monica Butler, hello to you. Happy Tuesday. Let's see, Juyon, good morning. Great to see you again. Korea, my great friend, Susie Underwood, good morning to you. Nick Sheeson, let's see, Juyon, Kuba, good morning from Polish fan, currently on holiday in Barcelona. T and I have not been to Barcelona yet. We did go to Madrid. We're looking at maybe getting over to, we haven't been to Venice. We got to get to Venice a little bit. We're excited about that. But we're all travelers around the world. And the more you travel, the more you see the beauty in everything. And we're just working to do it better and better every day. Now you have to. Today is August 7th in upstate New York, and remember it's always turning and churning. That's what it is, right, Ashran? One of the greatest gifts you can give to anyone is the gift of your attention. And I'm here to give you my attention to life right on Buy Global. Hear about your trip. Good morning. Good morning. Buy Global. Love it. We are global, brothers and sisters, whether it's from let's see, Asia, Africa, the Americas, North and South poles, or where, again, Europe, all of us are doing this together. And we've been sort of fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. But let's put the weapons down and let's do a barbecue, a dance right on. But my good friend Barbara Glanz wrote a book. It's called Spreading Contagious Enthusiasm, and taking some quotes. Jim Rohn, give your attention, everyone. And again, we're not here to be authoritarian. We're here to be love-atarians, right? We're sharing love around the globe. And love is the master of the universe. And remember, we are working to make ourselves the very best fertilizer, the best eulogy, as they say, all the day. My good friend Jim Slotnick, Craig Humphrey, Dave Kilmer, Maria Ann Kiltz, my brothers and sisters who have all passed before us to share their vibrant, beautiful energy for all of us. Remember, we are all on our way to fertilizer, and make yourself the best. Our ancestors. Leo, how you doing? I ask my brothers and sisters to check out Leo, ourancestorsfoods.com. Great, amazing ranch meat. And we're all, again, we're doing this together. And the last I looked, 99.9% of us are not hunting and gathering and growing our own food, raising our own food. We're hoping someone else does it. My carnivore, Daco, how you doing? Let's see. Corodo Dominguez. Caro Dominguez, 3. My Carnivore Daco, hello to you. Tanmay Misha, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. In the Instagram, just put your Q's on the Q button, but those on the Mighty Tribe and YouTube, Facebook, right in the comment section, write it down. Always, Brother Ray. Wonderful souls around the world. Linus Lou. Sufyan Shakoi. Let's see. Benidorm, Spain. Awesome. I have not been to Benidorm, Spain yet. Angela Barrows. Good evening from New Zealand. Hey, Angela, how you doing? Great chatting. We're here all to make it better together in this world. Linus Lou, watching Maria Emmerich and husband today, learned more about what's going on for me since embracing the carnivore lifestyle. Some changes to be made from tomorrow to life every day. Maria and Craig Emmerich are rock stars. Love Maria and Craig Emmerich sharing the way. Simple and easy. Remember, fat is always the fuel for the Ferrari, and you want to prioritize adipose tissue to eat fatty meat. And uncooked is the best way to eat it, or as rare as can be. And that's what I love. And adipose tissue, visceral fat, omental fat, intramuscular fat, periosseal fat, bone marrow, basically. And all the fat of your body is actually fit and fantastic. It's critical. Cuba, good morning from Polish fan, currently on holiday in Barcelona. SB, it is my birthday. Happy birthday, SB. I was very sick a few years ago, so each birthday means so much to me. I hope you have a wonderful day. I know I will. You will for sure, SB. Having a beautiful, awesome, and amazing day. God is good. God is great. Isn't it wonderful? Helping you make it better and better. A shout out to SB for your birthday. And remember, today's another day of birthdays. Rock on. April Schoner, good morning from New Jersey. Grateful for you and your inspiration. Now, I hope everybody sign up for Lisa Wiedemann Carnivore Doctors meetup coming up on the 7th of of September. Kiltz will be there. Really excited to be there. Lots of great, great, great stuff happening. And remember, you and I are the great creators of the universe. The Mission, good morning to you. SB, Carnivore K, awesome, thanks. And to Nick Sheeson, good morning. Julia Greenblack, meet Julia. Have a beautiful day from Pennsylvania, USA. Again, all over the globe, we're doing this together. This is not a solo game. It's a it's a it's a team sport. Right on. Right, team for the treasures. Right on. Let's see, Busselton, Australia. My carnivore Daco. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. I own my 12 laying chicken. I own my 12 laying chickens and grow veggies for them. Listen, plants are critical. Without plants, we would not be alive or here. Now, I recommend you feed plants to your food and eat the meat. The master meal is meat, my friends. You'll never feel better. Kiltzy is almost 70, never felt better, eats bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day, has faith all the way. Arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, bowel bleeding, hemorrhoids, bladder bleeding, all gone. Anxiety, depression, suicidality, criminality, all gone. Never felt better in my life. And this is a game changer. And look up the glycobiome and why the glycobiome is so critical. You see, structured water exists because of the glycocalyx. The glycocalyx holds the water and controls the water, controls all life. Without it, we are dead. Post-translational modifications, just look it up and see what you think about it. Right on. All right, a little Wayne Dyer in the morning. A little Dwayne McClune. Good morning, Dr. K. Well, I saw this article, how keto raises LDL, shaking my head. I know, it's dumb. Remember, the masters, I think the authorities are trying to keep you under their authoritarian rule. Right on. The dictators of the world want you to be weak and meek. And as long as you eat the plants, the mush, you become weak and meek. Eat the meat, you become the master. It is so simple. Don't believe Kiltzy one bit. I was saying, like meat causes cancer. Where? You never see meat in the toilet, and I know you're looking. I know it. And remember, as long as you're a lion and you eat the meat, you feel like the lion. Remember, you are what you eat. You've heard those words before, right, Dwayne? Shaking my head. Remember, they're going to try to give you propaganda to keep you propped up. It's it, a stick up, you know what, right? And you're not gonna run and hide. You're gonna stand still and be strong every day. And remember, the mind is the master of all things, and have faith in God and look in the mirror. There she, he, it is, because we are the gods of the universe. So simple. Helen Davis from Reno, Nevada. If things aren't working, ask yourself, in what way am I creating this? In what way can I change? What is the lesson? Helping somebody else achieve a sense of purpose is part of the mission of what it means to be a human being, a parent, all those things, right? A partner, right? But there's a little Wayne Dyer in the morning. I love Brother Wayne. Wayne Dyer shares his words every day. And yes, he has passed, like you and I will pass one day. We're just going to pass in the poop. We're going to be the fertilizer. And without fertilizer, guess what we are? Dead. But you're not dead yet, because you're listening to this, aren't you? You're watching it. You either listen or watch it. I know you're still here and you care about your amazing life, your children's life, your mother and father's life, your grandparents' life. The evolution of humanity is simply through glycosylation. Post-translational modifications are probably how we really evolve. The DNA is just kind of part of the sort of the blueprint. But once you get building and use different materials, it's going to act and look differently. It's the same thing, always moving and grooving. Right on. Susie Underwood, happy birthday to SB. And to my good friend, old guy, carnivore Mitch. You got to check out our good friend Mitch, Rockstar in Life. We did a great, cool live where we're down in Orlando at Keto Orlando Summit. become a lifetime member of Keto Orlando Summit and join them, because Kiltz will be there next year. Now, I'm going to be with Lisa Wiedemann coming up. I'm going to be with Audra Coleman, Kelly Hogan, out in down in North Carolina. I'll be out in Denver and Wyoming and others. I'm always part of the journey to figure out how we can do this freaking better every day. Wouldn't you agree with Kiltzy? Right on. We're all. What about high protein mTOR activation that ages? EEEVI. Eat the fatty meat. Stop eating a high protein diet. I don't know anything about mTOR or any of that stuff. Technically, it's all theoretical. But all I know is that as I just eat one meal a day, fatty meat, and I've never felt better, it's a game changer, because God is good, God is great. And if you have some chocolate, coffee, tea from time to time, don't lose your shirt over it. Imagine that is all happening exactly the way God is intended, and God is where? In all of us. Fat is where it's at. That is it. What about high protein mTOR activation that ages? Again, high protein diets are deadly for humanity. Eat the high fat, eat one meal a day, and do a 3 to 5 day, a 2 to 3 day fast once a month, a 5 to 7 day fast twice a year, January, July, for Kiltz Mighty Tribe. And KMT is for free. Join KMT for free. And remember, the universe already provides you with everything you need. The problem is you've been lied to. Jody Irvin, carnivore for 1.5 years. Recently, I've developed an allergic reaction when I trim shrubs and mask-like rash around my eyes and swelling. Stop playing in the plants, because the plants want to kill us. Lost resistance to vegetation since I quit eating them. Well, you didn't have resistance to them. They were still deep inside you, trying to cause the damage and disease. But for whatever reason, they were causing you problems. I know. Fat is where it's at. mTOR, the torch of life. Again, my bet is that, listen, remember, most of it is theoretical. VRF, how you doing? Francis Klein, how you doing? It's a great day in God's paradise. A break from carnivore ever. No Limit Marine since 92. Does a lion ever take a break from being a lion? No, never. Good morning, Little Ford Schoolhouse. Appreciate you, Kuba. So I've got StreamYard, YouTube, Facebook camera. I've got the Dr.Kiltz Instagram, the CNY Fertility Instagram. I've got the KMT. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras for 5 adventures. And by the way, thank you for the 200,000 plus followers. We're co-following each other. My job is to follow each and every one of you, because we're doing it together. Nobody's got this any more than anybody else, and God is within all of us. That is it. Rhonda Britt. Keto's okay, but carnivores kick ass. Will it be easier now starting from keto? Keto struggled with diarrhea. Cuba. All right, Cuba. I'm on keto for several weeks, and I would like to move on to carnivore, but whenever I tried carnivore, I always struggled with diarrhea. I was not on keto then. Well, will it be easier now starting? Yes, it does. But remember, you can't run a marathon unless you struggle. It's going to be hard ship to build the strong ship. That is it. Love the energy. Michael Pregler. Love listening to Mitch last night. Says Kiltzy is high energy. Loves that shout out. Listen again. Michael Pregler, Little Ford Schoolhouse, April Schorner, Linus Liu, Angela Barrows. Let's see, Sufyan Sharkeoi from Benidorm, Spain. Let's see, Linus Liu, Raymond Kiltz, Leon Gravasande, Maureen Atsali. We're all here on this journey together, brothers and sisters around the globe. Post-translational modification. There are about 80 to 400,000 proteins made in the human body, but there are infinite numbers of different varieties of those proteins when you post-translationally modify them via hydroxylation, methylation, lipidation, acetylation, disulfide bonds, sumylation, ubiquitination, glycosylation, phosphorylation. So listen, infinite opportunities, and evolution is because of post-translational modification, and water is basically handled by the glycocalyx. Rhonda Britt, great day in paradise. Thank you all for what you do, and we thank you for what you do every day. And don't forget, you gotta lift the heavy weights. You gotta do the push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, get-ups, and the most important thing, go to work every day. Love the work you do. You got to go to work, and you want to think back upon everything ever happened in your life as beautiful and amazing. Yeah, beautiful and amazing. What day of the week is Mitch on that I can get on there and get a chance to hang out with Mitch? Kiltzy. Nick Sheeson. Hey, Kiltz. I subscribe to Erica Arntz as you suggested yesterday. What a talented lady. Erica is the rock star of the universe. We love Erica. She's listen, and remember, you and I be the artists of the universe. Karina Johansson, good morning to you. SB, supposed to do, if it seems like the fat gives you diarrhea, you will get past it. But you see, when you eat the fat, it suppresses the inflammation. You're just trying to kill off those microbes, and they're fighting you. Remember, fat kills the microbes in the gut, and the microbes in the gut want to take you down. The probiotics are deadly. Prebiotics are deadly. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fertilizer is me. I'm on my way to be the very best fertilizer in the universe, building my obituary, building my life. It's a little out of tune, but you know what? I'm a little irregular today. Do we need a break from carnivore? Never, ever, ever. Lions lead and sheep be the feed. And when you eat some fatty meat and get some diarrhea from time to time, don't lose your shit over it. But sometimes it's an easy way to get it out, right? I'm a guitar hacker. Playing. Warm fat or cold fat make a difference. Angela Bowers, I like it cool. I dip mine in a little butter, maybe some blue cheese and salt, but it's cold. To me, again, the fat, I mean, it could be room temperature or body temperature, but heating it up may denature the structures and damage them and glycate them, and may create glycation end products, which may be oxidizing and or toxic and damaging. So yeah, people keep eating fruit carbs. Good morning, SJ from the UK. Dr. Kiltz, is the carnivore diet safe long term, and is it sustainable? It is for lions like you and I, but it's not for those people who believe they're sheep and like to follow the lions in sheepskin that are trying to pretend, oh, I'm just another sheep. Right on. Remember the wolf in sheepskin. We are that. But yeah, do you know why? I could tell you that. Listen, fruits and vegetables all the time are not good. Small amounts from time to time. But if you have an anaphylactic reaction, see you later. See you on the other side, as they say. SB, reducing liquid fat helps replace it with chilled butter. Yep. So I think it's the raw, the fat, and the cold, but not necessarily cold, but just room temperature and not heated or melted. See, I think rendered fat is not good for us. Not good for us at all. Absolutely. Kristen Brooks, hello. Me and my wife are patients, CNY. Love it there. Thank you, Kristen. Love you too. Let's see. Hibiba Q. Kiltz, random singing gives me life. Listen, before we get live on our Instagram and Facebook, Malcolm's got a 30-minute music session going, and I'm just kind of doing my music, dancing. And listen, you got to dance in life. Work at your stand-up desk. This is a stand-up act. I mean, where were the couches and the chairs for the first 3.5 million years? It was lying on the ground or standing up. And most of us pooped and peed just crouching down. There was no throne to sit on, which fricked up our bodies. Fricked it up. Random Q. You are a hoot. SB, thank you to you. Pula is in the house. Sharing and caring, slow and steady wins the race every day. Give it up to God every day and have faith in God. Remember, God is where? In the mirror, as my good friend Ben Wu likes to say. Anyone sees my friend Ben Wu, tell her that Kiltz loves her. She's a rock star doctor. All right. It is the 7th of August. Wherever a person can live, there one can also live well. Life is also in the demands of court. There too one can live well. Marcus Aurelius. I guess he lived in all those places, didn't he? Marcus. This is from our good friend Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman in the Daily Stoic. We highly recommend that you buy this book. You got to invest in these topics, my friends. You got to buy the books or get the library card and get over there. Let's see. Rylek Trulu. Is that it? I hope you guys open a clinic in Houston, Texas. I am working on a Houston, Texas clinic. It is coming. I'm working in Nashville, and hopefully Molly will join us from Nashville. And we'll open a clinic there in Houston and McAllen, Blunt Tubes, Valias. Thank you. Stan Smith, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Mimi, Blunt Tubes, love you. Ella Scott, Elizabeth Garofalo, how you doing? V. Moamian, Al Borno, Libya Novak, awesome. Love you. And love is the most critical thing that we could practice around the globe. Put the weapons away. Listen, these wars are happening like it's a soccer game. We can maybe play a soccer game instead of do this other stuff, but human beings are lions. I know. Awesome. Steady. Don't lose your shit. Yep, Carnivore K. Hey, Pula. Let's see. DB from DC, my good brother. How you doing? Great to see you here. Nick Sheeson, thank you for the tip. I'll see how it goes. Yeah, eat the fatty meat, the raw, cold. Yeah, bacon, eggs, butter, and frozen butter. I love. And you got to follow my good friend Bella Ma, steak and butter gal. She's a rock star. Cold, fat, Angela Barrows. Absolutely. All right. I am opening a clinic in Houston. CNY Fertility is coming everywhere. And we may not have a medical license everywhere, but we have the way to help you everywhere. And this is coaching, cheerleading. And look at KMT, Kiltz Mighty Tribe, the CNY Fertility Family Building Guide. It's for free when you go to cnyfertility.com. We're not here to nickel and dime you. That's it. And I am working also. We're actually working to get our Kiltz's Keto Carnivore Guide for free on our digital ways, also to share it with more and more people around the globe in every language around the globe. That's what we're doing. Let's see. Simab Farouk. Hey, God. Morning. Got my FET done. The weight is so crazy. I did a test at home. It came positive. I don't know if I should. Be happy always. Get happy and stay on all your meds. Get happy, stay happy, be happy, no matter what God gives you every day. Remember, he loves fertilizer, and your life is still supposed to be a little shitstorm from time to time in order to make the fertilizer to make your life even better. Not landmark, but it is the way. Blunt Tubes, yes. Bevy. All right. Let's see. I don't do the blood work. Give glory to God. Nick Sheeson every day. K. Byrne, what is rendered fat? Rendered fat is when you take the animal adipose tissue and you heat it up to separate the particles and the liquids. I think you're actually maybe damaging the adipose cells, which I think is not the best for us. James Lydiard, Hey, doc, my depression and anxiety is so low after just 3 months on carnivore diet. Looking forward to more improvements. How do you personally eat raw fat meat? I like dry aging it. I dry age it a little bit in the dry aging refrigerator or just my regular refrigerator with a rack and salt. I slice it up. Oh my God. Yesterday I took my frozen Michaela Peterson. I got this idea, but I've been doing it for a while, but I like that she was sharing it. I took my frozen beef ribs, short ribs, put them in the air fryer until they kind of thawed out a little bit. And then I sliced them up. They were still frozen. I got oh my God, amazing raw fatty meat. That's what you want to eat. Listen, don't you like it raw in life? That's what we're here to do. Raw makes radical good, right? I'm bit like those autistics when it comes to New York landmarks. Me too, blunt tubes. I don't know where they are. Where's it at? And Dr. Tro, check out Dr. Tro and Kiltz. We're gonna do a meetup in New Jersey down in the sometime in the fall coming up. Rendered. Hey, K, melted fat from cooking meat. Absolutely, Nick Shane. And many people take all the fat, the fat trimmings, and then they boil it up and they sell it in a can. Just take it yourself and tell the butcher, I want all the fat, my friend. And depression. Look at Georgia Ede. My good friend Georgia Ede is a rock star. She is amazing. Georgia was in England earlier this year, and we're all sharing the way. Here's my bet. My bet is simple. Fat is not the cause of any disease. The lack of eating fat is the cause of disease. Eat the fat, be fit. If you're obese, that's not the cause of disease. And a high BMI, like somehow a BMI, there's no ideal BMI. Whatever you are, it's ideal. Have faith in God and see God within what? Everything, everybody. That's the universe, right? And Georgia Ede and Chris Palmer wrote some books on depression and all that stuff. And listen, it's not the mitochondria. It's every cell membrane is damaged by a plant-based, low animal fat diet and eating 3 to 6 meals a day. Go more fasting. As an eater of plants, if you simply eat 1 meal a day, cook them well and add the fat. Fat comes from an animal. Oils come from plants, and those oils want to make you fertilizer. Blunt tubes love you. Jay Carlson, how you doing? Let's see. Southern Abman. Nellie Maud, how you doing? Awesome. I'm a bit like those autistics, Kiltzy. Again, all the diseases we label are because you want to label it. Stop labeling it. And you are enabling it because you label it negative. Imagine that everything happens positively, perfectly, the way it's supposed to be, right? DJ Oliver, thank you to you for stopping in for Kiltzy in the morning. Houston, Texas, coming. Dr.Kiltz, thanks. Carbs essential on carnivore. Plants are never essential. So you should really think of plants and animals as our mainstay of diet. And plants are never required, and animals are absolutely required, in my opinion. Now, if you're a vegetarian, eggs, cream, butter, and cheese. As a vegan, it's like nearly impossible. You can't do it. There's no evolutionary civilizations that have lived on a plant-based diet of any significance without some supplement made by a pharmaceutical company. I know. I know you're thinking, Kiltzy, you don't know what the shit you're talking about. I've had plenty of bad shit in my life, and I can tell you most of it because I ate plants. Heroin, cocaine, marijuana, cyanide, nicotine come from plants. Right on. What's that stuff comes from a castor bean plant, right? It's ricin. It's not rice. It's ricin. Rice is a sin. What about loose stools after you eat a meal? It's okay. You're going to have a loose stool from time to time. It's easier to get out. Don't freak out. But when you go carnivore, amazing. What's your opinion on olive oil? Cuba. I don't touch it. Carnivore seems to be a decent source of fat. It's not fat. It's an oil from a plant. Fat comes from an animal. Oils come from plants. Carbs are plants. Now, remember, absolutely. Okay. Sugars, glycosylation and glycans are essential in the body, but they're for post-translational modification. They're for the building blocks. There are all these frameworks of your body that require sugars, right? These microtubules, which are like the little the communications, the structures that give the cells some rigidity. That's what sugar's for. Alex, Alexandra, Nikki Douglas, how you doing? It's a great day from Staten Island, New York. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Habiba Q tried eating normal for the last few months. Talk about backfiring, depression, weight gain, hip pain. Yikes. I'm back to the lion's way. Feeling better and better and better. The lion's way is the day. Nick Sheeson, Cuba. I don't use olive oil. It's a vegetable oil. It's a plant oil. That's what I just say. It's a plant oil. And most you buy are adulterated with linoleic acid oils. Look at, it's a seed oil. It is. Champagne Wallace, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Edwin Robert, thank you for being here. Let's see. Osis de Spa Ma. We'll see. Is that it? Denus of the new Marie Richardson. DJ Oliver, thanks for stopping in, DJ. Love you, my brother. Love you, Dave. Let's see, Davian, Tonio, Blunt Tubes, Hashim.com is the way. Yes. From France, Edwin Kiltz was out in Nice recently. Love France. Great, amazing place. The Oasis Day Spa. Good morning. Sop Opo. Dr.Kiltz, it's okay to eat 50% meat, 50% fat. Yes, absolutely. That's basically a Salisbury steak. Fatty meat, 1-to-1 is the very best thing to eat. Awesome. Francis C. Rodriguez, good morning to you, my sister. How are you doing? Right. What is rendered fat? It's basically, it's heated up until it separates into the separate oils and gets rid of all the solids. Amber Horn says, we are lipivores. I think she's right. We are fativores. See, again, fat is the real term, in my opinion, adipose tissue. Lipids, a lipid is kind of, but yeah, lipivores, fativores. I say fativores. Remember, if you're not fat in a famine, you're fertilizer fast. I know. Dr. Anidra Marie Johnson, how you doing, my sister? Thank you for being here. Michael Keene, good morning, my brother. Kay Byrne, can't wait to try dry age. Oh, look at dry aging meat is like the very best thing to eat. It is like amazing. And is it easy? Yes. Just right in the fridge. I do it right in the fridge. Yeah. And thank you to Jake, to Malcolm, to Will, to Patrick, to Aaron, to Hannah, Chris, Jeremy, Pilar. Yes. Amber, Alika. Good morning. Mary Cowan. Hey, Mary, good morning from Louisiana. All around the country, all around the globe, we are the superstars of life. God is good. God is great. God is giving us the master way. And thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Those are the words I say every day. You can still get Kiltz's Keto, and you can get Kiltz's Keto as Carnivore. You can get Living Your Best Life. Now, some of these books I wrote before I was spilling out all this carnivore shit. So you might say, why oatmeal to go to sleep? Because I was drugged at the time when I wrote the book, and then it was published a little bit later. But remember, plants are the predators, and we be the prey. I think, did I get this? This is positive thinking every day. Positive thinking every day. Today's the 7th. There is a reason why you do what you do, and it is important. It is an important day in your life experience when at last you discover the reason. Self-knowledge is the beginning of self-correction. The reason is simple. It's all for God. It's all for God, and God is all of us. There's no reason beyond that, right? Well, wait a minute. There is no God. Look in the mirror, my brothers and sisters. God is us, right? Mary Cowan from Louisiana. Let's see, Raimundo, morning from a little white mountain village in Spain. Love Spain. Love Spain. Nick Sheeson. Let's see, Haya Marie. When you dry aging meat, how many days you leave meat in the refrigerator. Uh, you're better to get a dry aging refrigerator with a fluorescent, a black light, purple light, one of those lights that kills microbes. But yeah, I do maybe a week, 3 to 5 days a week or more, even 3 weeks. Really great. I appreciate everyone co-communicating together. Remember, we're just in a large conference room around the globe. We're around the fire. We're around the campfire. We're camping in the universe. This is just a camp out. We're living life large and enjoying the universe with God's goodness and greatness. And God is within all of us. Whether you believe in God or not, you got to at least believe in yourself. Self-esteem and self-confidence. Remember, confidence, I could do it, and self-esteem as a believe in me. I believe this is really Kiltz, right? This is a Rob Kiltz. I gotta find, what did Kiltzy do with this cup? If you go to kiltzcups.com, you can get a Kiltz cup. I bring them and give them away if you come to the events. Bring a certain number. If you're there early, you'll get one. If not, you got to buy one online. Kiltzcups.com. Malcolm's helping get those things out there, and I'm working to get plenty for everyone. But the beauty of a Kiltz cup, it's made out of stardust, like you and I. But every one of us is unique and different. Slightly different colors, size, shapes, and defects, right? A defect. The question is, are defects good or bad for you? Well, that's all in the eyes of the beholder, right? Amy Perrin. Hey, Doc, time to hit the gym. Get to the gym. Kiltz gets to the gym. I'm doing my walking weights and wonder. I'm always listening to something to inspire me. I want to be inspired by life. And God inspires me, and the Holy Spirit is within every one of us. Remember, whether you're religious or not, religions realign. Now, if you understand the basic foundation of religion, it's philosophy. It's the word is the way. And what is the word? It's thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Let's see. Perfect. Oasis Day Spa. Ma, love it. I'm off coffee now for like 4 or 5 months. Oh my God, Amy, it is fantastic. And do one meal a day: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. That's it. And have faith in God. Dr. Chafee say aging meat raises histamine, so be aware if it affects you. Nick Sheeson. My bet is we evolved on either fresh or dry aged meat. But yeah, for some people, and it depends where you're doing it, for sure. But again, I don't know what histamines are. I just know what inflammation is. So yeah, you may, but I've done really well at it. It's not too long. But cut out the outside of it, and I think you'll be fine. Good morning, Vatul, DP, Lorraine from Montreal. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing? My Montreal, my brothers and sisters from all over the globe, we are working together to make this a better universe. And every day, see the mighty books that we've written over the thousands of years of humanity and shared the word. It is amazing. 2 years now, Bevy. Oh my God. Wow. Time flies. I didn't do coffee at all last year. And this year I did it like January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, 5 months now coming up in August. Love Dr. Chafee. I want to eat raw fat. Let's see. I want to eat raw fat and meat, but don't know how to eat raw fat meat because I always eat meat sauteed and grill and pan. Can you teach me how to eat raw fatty meat? Go to your local butcher, farmer, rancher, and get some meat and cut it up and eat the fatty meat, the organ meats. That's the most important thing. The 1,500 milligrams of metformin. Should I continue? Anidra, I don't like metformin. I'd go down to 500 milligrams once a day at the max. That's what I generally do. And carnivores kick ass. One meal a day and fatty meat, salt water, and have faith in God. And see the thing you wish as if it is, and it shall be that or better. And be always good what God gives you because it's always the better. Even though your brain says, what the F? Yes, it's only temporary. Yep. God is good. Down, down, down. Nice, Bevy. You're amazing. All amazing in God's way. Every single day. The perfect cup, 8 ounces. I love it. I love it. And a little bit of coffee, tea, whiskey, wine, or beer, but minimize to maximize, eliminate to become the illustrious leader. Alcohol is bad for us. Alcohol is made in the guts via fermentation of plants and proteins. Plants and proteins are fermentable. 500 milligrams a day. Raw liver is delicious. Love it. Yeah, eat the raw. It'd be the best. See, how do you do it? You do it. You don't ask how, you just do it. How's a lion eat raw meat? He goes like, wait, isn't this going to be sauteed? Nope. And by the way, none of this is medical advice. I'm just sharing my ideas. None of this is medical advice. If I do a consultation with you, it's not medical advice unless I have a license in the state you are living in. Yes, I know. Or I don't even know what it is, but I think freedom of speech is critical, and freedom of crossing state lines, and freedom of finding ways that you want to take care of your body, your beautiful body, your mind. I think a lot of the laws we have in America are archaic, right? Eat grass-fed butter like Kerrygold instead of meat. Fat is instead of meat fat. Yeah, Nick Sheeson, that's a good one. I do fatty butter. I do butter. I love Butter Boy from Wegmans. Amish butter is good. Make your butter. Get yourself some raw cream and make your own butter. That's a good one too. Thank you, Nick Sheeson. 14 minutes here. And thank you for stopping in. I appreciate everyone. Kiltz Live at 5 a.m. Eastern Time, USA. We're all on the journey together. We're listening and learning together, and we're eliminating depression, anxiety, suicidality, criminality. All the damage of our body is secondary to a plant protein, low-fat diet and eating like a grazing animal. Last I looked, carnivore animals eat the fatty meat. They go for the fat. They go for all of that. Raw liver is better than cooked. Absolutely. You see, raw meat is better than cooked meat, and cooked plants are better than raw plants. Yeah, that's it. That is the craziness, right? You're thinking, what are you talking about, Kiltz? My name is Dr. Rob Kiltz. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, double board certified also in OBGYN. I focus on reproductive immunology, nutrition, life coaching, health and wellness for all of us around the globe. And you join me for free around the globe on KMT, on CNY Fertility, Dr. Kiltz and CNY Fertility, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and more. Kiltz Health. Kiltz Health. This is what I'm working on building is Kiltz Health. And Kiltz Health doesn't require your money to me. It requires your mastery of yourself. You must master you to become the center and creator of the universe. That's all you need. Raw liver better than cooked? Absolutely. Sad, mad. Histamine gets higher the longer any food sits in the fridge. Leftovers are always higher histamines and very sensitive to it. Listen, dry aged meat is the best thing you can eat, in my opinion. That's what I love to eat. I tell you, but you must eat fat. Most people are dry aging lean meat. Beef jerky is mostly lean meat. You must eat the fat. When you eat the fat, you suppress the inflammation secondary to the histamine release. That's what it is. And those histamines that cause the vessels to dilate and to heat up, and the white cells to be called to the place and help you up. It's sad, mad. Yeah. Again, I love dry age the best, but some people do have some challenges. But you got to focus on fatty meat. Lean meat is deadly. It'll make you sick. Look up protein poisoning and rabbit starvation. It is real, my brothers and sisters. It is so real. Get to the gym, get outside, get out to some sunlight. You don't need any fancy devices. All you need is go carnivore and have faith in God, and go for a walk, go for a light run, bike, swim. That's all it is. Mike, 10 months ago, feeling better than ever, 52 years young, daughter, mother, and 5 colleagues started. Thanks, Dr. Kiltz, for all the advice and happiness every day. And remember, here to focus on positivity in the universe. Always positivity in life. We are the lionesses and the lions. We are simply here to realize that we are not controlled by anybody else. Remember, be the loner, be the solitude life learner, right? From time to time, go out in the desert, do a 40-day fast, Again, we can do more fasting than you know. Fat is the fuel for the Ferrari, and glucose is not the energy for the body. It must be converted to fat in order to be alive. Look up post-translational modifications. Basically, there are about 80 to 400,000 proteins in the human body, and they're all post-translation modified, which makes infinite numbers of varieties of proteins with different functions. When you eat a high plant-based diet, you're getting a lot of foreign antigens and foreign sugars that are very, very antigenic. That is the problem. And yeah, probably fresh, raw meat is the best thing to eat, but you must focus on the fat in order to be the healthiest. Healthy advice. Good morning, sunshine from Kissimmee, Florida. Don't you love that name? Kissimmee. Melanie Brooks, I love you. Let's see. Nick Sheeson, hello to Melanie. Erica Arntz, good morning from sunny, beautiful Florida. Erica, we're going to get down and have that steak together pretty soon. Nick Sheeson, Erica, I was just talking about you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And remember, everyone is welcome in. Remember, love thy enemy because they are within you. Everything you think is a thought. That's all it is. What? Wait, you mean I think and then it is? And how many people out there are having mostly negative thoughts? I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm not good at this. I'm a failure. Freaking shit. Let that go, right? And give it up to God. To me, like faith in God is like the most amazing thing ever in the universe, right? EPS Chris, let's see, Udvarl, is that Undvari Benedette? Yep. Fuego 420 Ryan. We were at Rodizio Grill last week down in where were we? In Orlando, also, or Rodizio Grill with my good friend Alan Glover, Andrew, Sydney, Dr. Bay, Jeremy, and Sarah were there. Oh, what fun. What fun. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Let positivity run wild. Anyone here have challenges or hardships? What's kind of going on in your life that you're thinking, this should never happen? This is wrong. Why is this happening to me? And then God says, Kiltzy, hey, come here. Listen, I've always got this for you because remember, God is within everything. God is within me. That means he's always hanging around with me. And so God is gifting you and I the story of your life. And if you could imagine, every bit of it is for your good, your great, your creation. And he loves you. The fall, the failures, the missteps are all part of the journey. Wherever you are, imagine God put you there for a reason. Your reason is to read, write, share, create, blog, learn. It's lifetime learning. That's what we're doing, yearning to learning. Bill's Corbett, how you doing? Positivity every day. Eric Arntz. Nick, thank you, Nick. Nick Sheeson, PMI, positive mental attitude, and NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. All you have to do, see, you don't even have to need any fancy things here, Nick. All you need to do is talk nice to yourself. Always. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. It's really in the Word is the way. In the Word is the way. And I always love my Christ-based teachings by Don Curtis. Practical Christianity helps us to recognize and understand these higher levels. We build a consciousness of spiritual realization by interpreting the Bible metaphysically, mystically, and allegorically, so that the truth that is there may be more fully revealed to us. And we build a spiritual consciousness by endeavoring, I love that word, to live by these truths in love and peace. We endeavor to follow the commandment, love your neighbor. Because we first love God, we raise our consciousness by keeping eternally at it, by learning how to watch what we say, what we think, and what we feel, and what we do. It's always the word in the way. The neuro-linguistic programming is basically you must reprogram your mind infinitely every day and never stop. And sometimes some of the shit will come out, won't it, Nick? Yes, Yuan. Rhonda Britt, live let's see, liver better, frozen, chopped in cubes, eat, and imagine ice cream. Yeah. And even if you just crush it up in your ground beef, but I say you want to add more fat. And remember, fat is never the cause of disease. Plants and proteins are. Let's see. A wild 14. Awesome. Thank you again. Michelle Bunn. Thank you. Ashran, have a beautiful day. Pregnancy Safe Cosmetics. Check out Pregnancy Safe Cosmetics. Lots of great, amazing information. Nick Sheeson, PMI, positive mental. PMA is positive mental attitude. PMA all the time. Is it okay to eat frozen meat? Absolutely. So what I did when I cooked it in the air fryer, it was still frozen, and I sliced it up and I ate it frozen. Love it. Frozen meat is where you meet the master way. You meet the master way. My good friend Jonathan Fay, Luke is in the house. John, let's see, it's Matthew. Is it Matthew? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. That it? The promises. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God that giveth to all men liberty and unbateth not, and it shall be given him. Wisdom. It's already there. It's built into our DNA, all of us. All right, Linus Lou, superb. Eat the frozen meat. I'm in panic mode. I need this vlog, 66 blood test, PSA 5, review in 5 weeks, pre-diabetic, raised BP, cholesterol, slightly fatty liver. I'm going to do carnivore. Have only positive energy. See, hope means have only positive energy, always. You see, imagine what is perfect. Imagine the perfect blood, the perfect bones, the perfect muscles, the perfect brains, the perfect neurologic system, the perfect meal, the perfect gut, heart, liver, lungs, every organ system of your body is perfect. Imagine the perfection of what is as you meditate and pray and dip into the cold plunge. You walk in the sunlight. You strip yourself naked and let go of all the worry, fear, regrets, judgment, negativity, and you let the universe remember the truth shall set you free. What that means is when you hide, oh, it hurts. But when you open up and let all of it out, oh my God, rock star material, because guess who's the rock star? God is, you are, we are one and the same. All those numbers, stop measuring them. Ramundo. Age 66, Kiltz is 68 plus. I always say I'm almost 70, almost 15 years carnivore, never felt better. I'm hanging out with Lisa Wiedemann coming up, with Nicole Coleman, and I was hanging out with my good friend Scott Everson, Meat Stock, right? And make the meat stock, right? You see, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, make this easy. And remember, separation, divorce, death, all happens. That's the natural life. Don't think it's a bad thing. Just think it's the next thing. And we're all on this journey together, and yet we're all alone, right? All right, 5:58 in the morning. I'll be here tomorrow morning, Thursday. I got surgery all day tomorrow. I got to go see Dr. Sartori on Friday because my right inguinal hernia might be coming back. I still use regular doctors from time to time. The medical system is just working to do the best, and we're always working to make it the best. That's what we're doing here. How do we make it all the best? Because if it is already great, how do we make it greater? We are all just working day to day in the best way we can. And isn't it easy? It is so freaking easy in the universe. I'm simply here just to give you a little coaching consult. If I don't have a medical degree in your state, we'll just call it coaching, and we'll put it together, and we'll have a licensed practitioner put it all together, get you the prescriptions, and get you treated. I think that's what they're trying to say. Cross-border practicing of medicine. I mean, isn't this a global world where there are no borders? Let's get the borders and take them down. All this stuff about each individual state controlling doctors, lawyers, veterinarians, and all these things. And if you're a nutritionist, be careful what you say. You got to have a license. And most nutritionists are lying. They're telling us to eat the plants to make us weak and meek. Remember, they've forced them to share the propaganda, and you must have a license. Otherwise, you'll take your license away and you're not allowed to talk about it. But keto is made up. Carnivore is true nature. We are lions through and through, right? Heart Eater, awesome 89. Thank you for stopping in. You guys are the best and the blessed, and I appreciate you and everyone else in this beautiful, amazing universe. I do pork, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. I love pork. I love beef. I love lamb, but I mostly do beef. Beef is best. Bacon in the oven and save my grease. Yeah, but I eat the fat. Carnivore K, eat the fat. That's it. My pleasure, Ramondo. Carnivore K, have a wonderful day, my friends, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Kiltz 5 a.m. What's it about? Just sharing the same stuff every day. That's the beauty of it. I love you, my brothers and sisters. God bless you. Take care. And remember, you are a lioness and a lion. You are no longer a pig, cow, and a sheep. You are what you eat. Know this, and God is within all of us. And have faith in God. And stop measuring. Be the master. Right on, Nick Sheeson. See you.